Alright, so happiness. Ironic title. This has to be one of the most depressing films I've seen in my entire life. Or perhaps even the most depressing film. Let's just say that. Hey, so, really good performances all around. And the film is great. And I do say that with integrity and honesty. But oh my god, it is so depressing. I mean, it's a true story. I watched this movie and turned it off because it was making me so depressed. Then I put it back on, so I remember where I was after the day before, and I put it back on and finished the last like 45 minutes or so. But the film still stays the same. It's a good film on its own, and I do like it. It's really good, but Jesus Christ, it is so depressing. It's not like that thing where you can go, oh, well, it's depressing, but that's the point of it. That's usually like movies like Monster and lots of other movies. It's obviously depressing, but that's the point of it, and you're supposed to sort of engage the characters. And not say I didn't engage the characters, they did, but oh my god, it is so depressing. And the thing is, it's like a thread, like a thread. I mean, a thread of like stories all connecting, which is all very very clever. But then you have the whole thing of everything's going really terrible for lots of people. Then maybe might be a little bit of something good, and then it goes, then that's it. It's just gone. And then there's this whole thing of like, oh, this is really nice, and nothing really crap's happened for a bit, but then it go and just straight down. Just nope, no method, straight down. But Philip Seymour Hoffman is very, very good in this movie. And a lot of the actors, I don't really know who the hell they are, if I'm honest. Apart from, I think, Gina Rowlands and that old guy, I know who he is, and there's that guy from Spider-Man, and that other guy, the guy from Resident Evil, Apocalypse. He's in it, and he's obviously the villain in Sherlock Holmes too. So we have quite a few people I do know, actually, but there's still quite a few people I don't. But it's really interesting that I don't know if this was a decision they made purposely, but the same kid from Magnolia saying the same line at the end of both movies is really bizarre. It's like he's been typecast to talk about sexual things. And it's just like, oh, hey, well, if you want him to say that, then hey, go ahead. Wow. But Jesus, I mean, that is bizarre. I mean, at the end of both movies to say that line that I can't repeat because it's a bit, you know, explicit, but he says it. I mean, literally, it's really weird. It's like watching the exact same scene from Magnolia, the same shots, the same everything, and all of a sudden, then the line comes, and then you're like, "What?" It's just the most bizarre thing. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but it's me who noticed. Anyway, so it's a really good film, but God, it is depressing, and there is this whole thing of there's like these characters who are seem interesting and seem nice, but then there's all these horrible things going behind them, and they're doing all these unpleasant things, and it is just it's really weird. Like it's a movie, but it kind of reflects real life. It doesn't feel like it's forced in or fake. It's real, but you don't see these kind of people, in your own neighborhood. Obviously, this is set in America, so it's different setting and everything, and that's obviously all obvious. But like, for example, there's this character called Vlad, and he's like this Russian sort of guy who's fed up with his own country and can't, give a crap about it or anything. But then he feels that way. But then he has another woman. He's going out with this teacher who everybody hates because, education and strikes and all this. We want so and so back. This other teacher. And there's that going on. And he falls in love with her. And say, hey, oh my God. Say, you're how old? Oh, hey, what, 40 what? Oh, 42. Yeah. And it's just insane. And I think it's that thing where she's like that woman that she's restrained of she doesn't really want it. But then when it happens and they're in the act of, sex, it's really like, hey, all right, yep, yep, I didn't mind that at all. It's just, oh my god. Oh, this film is audacious in its content. And I'm definitely wrong with audacious content, but when you're not expecting it to happen and then just the whole film's loaded with it, it's a bit like a gun with just so many bullets just going bang, 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 and it's just insane. So overall, the film is insane, if I can say that. I mean, it is crazy. I haven't seen a film like this in quite some time. Probably like The Wolf of Wall Street about a month ago, but not in the depressing category. But it's a good film. But oh, jeez, it's a mouthful of stuff. But if you can take that, then that's fine. If you can't, then perhaps don't do it.